Hello everyone, Misa with Misa's Mobile Detailing. Today I am going to be polishing a hood and I'm going to be testing the G9 from Griot's Garage. I'm going to be testing the Polisher Flex, which is a forced rotation. It's a combination of oscillation and rotary. So I'm interested with those results as well. And then I'm going to do a full rotation polisher. I'm going to test those three different kind of polishers and see which one performs better, which one is easier to use, which one's harder to use, and which one I personally like the most. So here we come. So let me show you the conditions of the paint. Has like a big scratch right here. We have swirl marks. There you go. So you see those. You see those right here. You see those right there as well. So I have the Griot's G9, the Flex, and the Rotary. This is the brand. So in this clip, I'll use the wool pad followed by a foam pad. And the reason is because with the wool, you get hologram marks, and with the foam pad, you polish and finish the product. Oh, this is what we got. Swirl marks. I mean, it's a little cloudy, but you cannot see it, but he took care of it pretty good. I like the result. This was like 4 passes with the wool and about 2 to 3 passes with the foam. So the result. Okay, on this one I'm gonna use a Lake Country blue pad, and I forgot to mention I'm gonna use the 3D one compound. This is one of my favorite compounds, so I'm only using this one. Had great results with previous vehicles, so this is what I'm using today. So there it goes. About 4 passes. This is after the force rotation, the flex. If you compare it next to the next panel I haven't touched. And this is with the rotary once again, since the sun's out. About the same results. All right, now we got the G9. That's the brand right there, the Griot's Garage. Same blue pad from Lake Country, and same compound. So here we go. Before I start, I want to show you the conditions of the paint. We got a big scratch right here. See if it will remove it. I'm gonna do 4 passes, just like I did with the Flex. All right, so this is the result. You can still see a little bit more of the deep scratches, but the swirl marks, most of them came right off, so it's pretty good. When I compare them back to back, so this is the rotary tool that I use. This is the Flex. Some deep scratches didn't come off. And then the orbital polisher. You have to keep in mind that this really deep ones, that I didn't aim for those. I aim mostly for the swirl marks and the overall scratches. Probably about like 90 to 95% of the scratches came off. Pretty content with that. Just in case you forgot what it looked like, this is what it looked like before. So this is the panel next to it. So this is the Flex. I mean, this is the rotary, and this is what we got after polishing. This was before the force rotation with the Flex. This is after the Flex. This is before the G9. This is after the G9. Pretty good results, if you ask me. All right, so from what you saw, I personally like the Flex the best, which is this one right here. Why do I like it better? It's just because it's easier to polish. I feel like I don't have to press as much. I don't have to be um, just putting too much effort into like the polishing if I have a bad paint. But however, it's really easy to burn paint, easier to burn paint than with the G9. Um, and I'll tell you why real quick. This is a really great machine, don't get me wrong. Like, this is awesome. This works really, really good, especially if you are starting off with the detailing paint and stuff like that. This is really good. And why? It's because this thing, as you can see, it's moving, spinning, right? So whenever it's working, it's spinning and it's also oscillating, like doing random orbital movements. So if you put too much pressure on it, this thing will stop, right? This thing will stop. So that's really cool. Really super hard to burn paint with this. I never burned paint with this one before. But now we move to the flex, and the flex, as you can see, it moves. See, like if I want to stop it, it's not rotating. I mean, it's rotating, but it's not like the other one that is freely spinning. So this one's forced. That's what it's called, forced rotation, because it rotates and it forces that rotation so it doesn't stop. And as you can see, it's not like just spinning on a circle. It's like going up, down at the same time as it's rotating. You see it? See? So it's easier to burn paint with this one, for sure. I haven't burned paint with this one either. I've been really careful, and I had experience when I touched this machine. So the last one, let me go grab the last one. So the last one is the rotary one. So this one, you can burn paint super easy. I've messed up paint with this one time before. And it was when I was starting off, getting comfortable with this. I usually don't use this for vehicles, for cars. I use it for boats. So with this one, it just spins in circles, but it's not like spinning free. So if you put too much pressure on this, this will keep rotating, which is gonna cause friction and heat. And guess what that does? That burns paint. That burns whatever it keeps touching, right? So with this, you have to make sure that you go over the surface, but you also move, because if you stay stationary on one point, then you're gonna burn through the paint really easy. So why I like this for boats, it's because gel coat is harder than clear coat. So you need more heat, and for that reason, this one's better. If you try to remove some oxidation with the Grills Garage, you ain't gonna do nothing to it. If you wanna do some polishing with the Flex, you might do a little bit of change, but not too much. If you wanna do like the real deal, you have to make sure that you use one of these and a wool pad. Let me show you the wool pad. So wool pad is for cutting. On boats, you don't have to worry much about burning. Yes, you can still burn the gel coat, but it's not as easy as the clear coat. And if you burn a little bit, you can fix it right then, just because the way gel coat's made. And then you finish it with this one, just like what I did with the car. This is to cut, remove the imperfections, and this is to polish and make it even, nice, remove the holograms that this bad boy caused, and this is just the finisher. So overall, I prefer the Flex. But the Grills Garage is a really good tool. I've done some great paint corrections with the G9, but the Flex is just easier to work with. You just gotta make sure that you don't burn through the paint. You gotta make sure that you know what you're doing. You know the timing. You know the movements. You know how long you can be working on a panel. Maybe touching it with your finger. If it's too hot, you are going too slow. So that's one of the ways to know how fast you're moving, if you are likely to burn the paint or not. So overall, this is my favorite. So for working on cars, I would say this is my favorite, number one. Then the G9. Then lastly, the rotary, the Avid Power one. So I'm sorry, I have a hard time saying rotary. So Sorry about that. But yeah, this is the third one. I try to avoid this on cars. So I never use this once. Probably once a year or once every 2 years. Have to see some kind of crazy pain to even think of touching this. But overall, that was the video of today. Just let me know what you think down in the comments below. The next video is going to be a video of how fast this 3 can burn through the paint. So just check it out. I'm gonna post it probably like a few days after I post this video. Like I said, any questions, let me know. Like the video, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you want me to do any other testings with any other stuff, please let me know. For now, I'll see you in the next video.